You know what happens on a woman's face when she's attracted to you but trying to hide it? Microexpressions. Tiny, involuntary flashes that reveal what she's feeling before her conscious mind can suppress them. These aren't the obvious smiles or long gazes everyone talks about. These are millisecond reactions, subtle muscular shifts that betray attraction she's not ready to admit. Most men miss them entirely because they're looking for big signals when the truth lives in these fleeting moments. Let me show you the 8 hidden expressions women make when they're secretly attracted. The first clue is the eyebrow flash. When she first sees you or when you say something that registers positively, her eyebrows lift quickly, up and down in less than a second. It's an unconscious greeting response that signals recognition and interest. You'll miss it if you're not paying attention because it happens so fast. That brief raise is her nervous system responding to something it finds appealing before her social filters kick in. If you catch that flash when you approach or when eye contact happens, her brain just flagged you as significant. The second thing you'll notice is the lip press followed by a release. Right after looking at you or hearing your voice, her lips press together briefly, then relax or part slightly. It's a microtension response, her body managing the impulse to smile or speak. She's literally holding back a reaction. If you see that quick compression and release, especially paired with a slight head tilt or eye contact, she's suppressing visible interest. Her mouth is trying to stay neutral while her attraction creates pressure she has to release physically. Now here's a big one. The nostril flare. Subtle but real. When attraction spikes, oxygen demand increases slightly, and her nostrils will flare for just a moment. It's autonomic. She's taking in more air because her arousal system just activated. This happens most often during close conversation or when you've said something that resonates. If you're near enough to notice her nostrils widen briefly, that's a biological attraction response. Her body's preparing for heightened engagement. Moving on to this, the microsmile suppression. One corner of her mouth starts to lift, then she catches it and pulls it back down. You'll see the beginning of a smile that gets aborted mid-expression. She's fighting the urge to show pleasure because she doesn't want to reveal how much you're affecting her. If you catch that half-formed smile that disappears, she's attracted and trying to maintain composure. The suppression itself is the tell. Indifferent people don't have to stop themselves from smiling. The 5th clue is the eye-narrowing softness. Not squinting. Her eyes narrow slightly with a softened quality, almost dreamy for a fraction of a second. It's the look of focus mixed with pleasure, like she's savoring something visually. This happens when she's looking at you and her attraction creates a momentary absorption. If her gaze intensifies but softens at the same time, that's attraction showing up as visual appreciation she can't fully control. Now pay attention to this. The chin tuck with upward gaze. She lowers her chin slightly while keeping her eyes on you, creating that looking up through lashes effect. It's a submissive, inviting micro-posture that makes her appear more receptive and vulnerable. Women do this unconsciously when they're attracted because it signals openness. If her chin dips while her eyes stay locked on yours, that's an invitation wrapped in a fleeting postural shift. The 7th thing you'll notice is the neck exposure flash. For just a moment, she tilts her head to expose the side of her neck or runs her hand along it briefly. Neck exposure is a vulnerability signal, and when it happens in quick, unconscious bursts during interaction with you, it's attraction triggering a trust response. If you see her head tilt to reveal her neck or her hand drift there momentarily, her body's signaling that you feel safe and desirable. Last one, and this reveals everything. The pupil dilation you can catch if you're close enough. Her pupils expand when she looks at you, a purely involuntary response to visual stimulation her brain has labeled as pleasurable. You won't always see this unless you're in close proximity and the lighting allows it. But when you do, it's irrefutable. Dilated pupils mean dopamine release. That's attraction at the neurochemical level, completely beyond her control. Here's what matters. These microexpressions happen in the gap between feeling and concealing. She feels attraction, her face begins to express it, then her social conditioning tries to hide it. But that fraction of a second before suppression kicks in, that's where truth lives. Most men are scanning for obvious interest. You're now watching for the involuntary flashes that happen before she decides what to show you. Want the complete system on reading all 25 forbidden signals? The full dating intelligence system with the quick reference cheat sheet? Hit subscribe and check the link below. Start catching the microexpressions that reveal what she's trying to hide.